9/11.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the FckTime Podcast.
What's going on, guys, and welcome to the FckTime Podcast. I am Troy,
I'm Aaron.
I'm Burr.
and we are FckTime. We're just three white guys that just shoot the shit, because this is our first podcast, legit one.
You ever wonder where that term came from? Shoot the shit. Like, since when did that mean? Just getting together and talking?
Literally shooting shit, just I
Just-
don't know, it's probably a redneck reference.
Definitely. Hey, Charlene, you want to come down the block and shoot this pile of shit with me?
Or very literal shooting shit out your ass.
But how does that trickle down to hanging out with people talking?
You ever get bored and then just say, maybe I have to go poop?
Do you ever get bored? Hey, you want to go outside and just talk and poop?
Maybe it's like verbal diarrhea.
Oh, you're onto something there, I think.
Yeah, it's Burr here.
Yeah, it's fair. Just why you guys know it's my idea.
Just in case you guys want to try to steal it, I just want to let you know it's mine, Burr.
Yeah, it's burb.
It's Burr.
I already forget the thing that we're supposed to say. That we're all
Oh
supposed to
yeah,
say
me
once.
too.
Ah, man.
There's going to be some key phrases. You guys could, you specifically can pick up on that.
Yeah, something like that.
You know when you're in one of those situations where you're in like a waiting room or you're at the bank in the lineup or just fucking around somewhere in a crowded area and you think, what if a criminal came in here? What if a guy with a gun just fucking runs in here? And you think of a full action scene where you're the hero. No matter what, like everyone else turns into a coward or gets killed or gets like jumps to the ground, and you're like, "What can I do to do that?" Like, there's no way in hell in a realistic situation you're just gonna get shot and you die, but you're thinking,
Oh, I turn into the last action hero.
yeah,
Somehow I have like a fucking shotgun on my
Arnold
back, or
Schwarzenegger.
yeah. Like I'm like, I take that guy out. No, I'm gonna run over to that spot, jump off the wall, hit him with a spinning back fist, and save the day. And then I'll get some crazy reward from the bank. I'm like, oh my god, you saved us! Here's a check for $1 million.
into the city.
Yeah, get a day named after me in a street. I was actually just talking about that the other day, about when I was a kid, I used to play basketball in the backyard, and I'd always have these random thoughts like, man, imagine like a coach drives by as I hit this 30-foot shot and I just get drafted. Just the most unrealistic possible.
Slow-growing kid,
Yeah.
NBA coach,
Playing in a grass backyard.
You're on with the Toronto Raptors,
Yeah,
kid.
come
Get
on,
out.
boys. Yeah, I used to do that shit all the time.
Still do it now. Still do it now. You're always just like, man, if I do this, what if this happens? Wouldn't that be so sweet? It never happens. It's like you set yourself up for failure. You're like, man, if I just talk to this person and they know that person, maybe I'll just.
That's life. That's real life.
That's how you
chain
start.
of events, yeah.
Networking, man.
I still think of that. Like, I think my dream job, if I could ever get it, would be voice acting. But it's
Yeah.
such a niche thing where you have to know people or you have to fucking get into the right situation to
Yeah.
make it happen. It'd be so difficult.
That'd be a cool job to have.
That would
Like,
be
just
awesome.
imagine you like grocery shopping and you pick up something and you're like, avocados. And some guy's like, hey, did you just say that? Just like, yeah.
From that
Yeah.
commercial?
Yeah.
Can I get a selfie? That's not gonna matter because I look like just
Yeah.
everyday.
I'm a voice. I'll record a voice note for you.
I'll do your voice message.
Yeah.
No, do that voice. No, the other one.
The one I like.
The one I like. Which one's that? I can't remember.
Oh, this actor's so dumb. Tweet about it. I hate this guy.
He wouldn't leave a voicemail on my
He
phone.
wouldn't. I told him to do that voice.
Man, can you imagine being famous? How much it must suck?
Yeah.
Like, you do have those people, like, while you're just trying to eat, be like, man, bro, can I just get a pic real quick?
Yeah.
You're just like, yeah, I fucking guess so. Like, every aspect of your life is under a microscope. Yeah, he sits down when he pees. Well, career's ruined.
Or everyone does it now. Oh, if he does it, I'm gonna do it too.
Some health blogger will go on about how it's good for your fucking body.
And then someone will come in and do the exact opposite. It's horrible for your knees.
Yeah. That's how it always goes.
I love those ones. You go to like a website and it'll say, squatting below hip level hurts your knees. And then like in this article right after that, it's like, how low squatting is really beneficial for your back.
It's usually an ad. Usually an ad right beside it. But speaking of sitting down to pee, do any of you guys sit down to pee?
No, not unless
Never?
you're shitting at the same time.
Yeah?
No, I've never done it.
Sometimes in the middle of the night, I just sit down and just be like, fuck this.
No, I love that because I'm always like hearing it and I'm like, did I hit it? Did I hit it?
Oh,
and then you don't hear it and you're like, oh fuck, I'm hitting the fucking floor.
I mean, I turn the light on. You just get at pitch black and just fucking.
I do that. I don't turn on a light.
You're just free pissing at night.
And I'm always
While you're walking.
That's living on the edge,
It
man.
is because you start pissing and if you hear the water, you're like, I'm good. But
You know
then
how
if start
much I
hearing,
would
like,
panic that whole time? Just standing there, just going, holy fuck, I hope I'm aimed at the right spot.
well, you can
And most
tell-
time I got 6 different streams going anyways. You know, wake up in the morning or in the middle of the night without a hard on to piss. That's why I sit down, just tuck it in the bowl.
No, what if it touches?
Then it touches, I clean my dick.
No, I mean, it touches the bowl. Like, the bowl's fucking bacteria has shit. It has literal shit in it.
Still clean it.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
the
or you
toilet's
just
cleaner
piss
than
on
your phone.
just piss on the floor instead, I guess. That's how
I
Cody.
did that one
That's
time.
how Cody gets around it. He's like, I'll just piss in this corner and clean it up in the morning.
Well, no, it's the
Antennas.
worst because I'll freak out because if like I
Freak
feel
out,
like,
just start pissing everywhere.
well, no, if I feel like I'm pissing, like sometimes I feel like okay, I'm pissing on the seat, and you're like, okay, whatever, I'll clean that up. But then like, then I'm like, I better turn on the light and find it. And you turn on the light, it's all over the floor. And you're like, ah, man, come on.
You're the only person who does it.
Yeah,
Come on,
you're
you
I
know
don't
it
do
out.
that, man.
I do.
I will
Because if I
not
turn on
piss
the
in the
light, then I'm
dark.
like, I start to wake up. But if I leave the light off, I can kind of just like half daze, piss, and go to bed.
I will not piss in the dark.
I do not trust my bodily functions that much.
You ever sit down, like obviously taking a shit or whatever, but you piss and you stand up, pull your boxers up, and for some reason there's like a milliliter of piss left in you, and it just comes, you don't even feel it. You're like, well, fuck, I gotta change now.
Sometimes they dab the tip of your penis with a Kleenex. You'll be like, oh, I'm fine. And then the first step you take is just like,
Yeah.
stab it.
And it feels like you wet yourself, like the whole.
Oh yeah,
your
you
whole
feel
front of your boxers.
soaked.
And then you go and check, and it's like a
Yeah.
little tiny bit. And you're like, oh man.
Half a centimeter in diameter. Or you feel that one drip that got on your inner thigh, and you're like, fuck, I have to shower. This is disgusting.
It's worse when it's semen.
Yeah.
Like you have a little bit of cum on your boxers,
And then
it's
it
just-
dries
it's
to
black, and
it.
then
Do you ever
fucking-
get you tip your dick dries to your boxers and you move and it just kind of goes,
No,
you're just like, that's disgusting.
Nope. I
I
haven't
piss
had
right
that.
after any form of orgasm.
Just immediately after.
Yeah, like Cody. I just piss on the floor. Yeah. I don't come anymore. It's just urine. It's like a girl squirting.
Gross.
Oh. I seen a YouTube thing on that actually.
You
And it
sure
was really
it
weird.
wasn't Pornhub?
No, there's some things that no.
Wrong
It's,
side. Oops.
YouTube does this thing now where you know how when you look at the thumbnail, it'll start playing the video.
Yeah.
Well, there's some of them that won't play the video because it's like an ad, but it
Yeah.
camouflages and it says how to squirt. And it's literally just a girl on there and it's just a bunch of droplets and it's like how to squirt. And I'm like, what is that? So of course I'm waiting for it. I'm like, and I kind of scroll up and down. I'm like, maybe it's just not kickstarting yet. What the fuck is this? And it doesn't go. And I'm like, oh, so it's an ad. So I didn't click on it. But I was just like, why do you put that there? I don't want
Someone
to
wants to know how to squirt, man.
I guess.
Apparently every girl has the ability to.
Yeah, pissing.
No,
Not every
well,
girl can orgasm
I don't know.
squirt.
There was, yeah, that's different. There was a guy on Howard Stern, and he asked him, he's like, is it just pee? And the guy was like, absolutely not. So I just don't remember what it was, but there's a lot of people out there that say it is, and then people that say it isn't. Either way, don't want it.
No, yeah. It smells like piss, and that's bad
Yeah.
enough.
You sound like you're talking from experience.
Gross.
Imagine, like, why do I want to do that much cleanup
No,
afterwards?
I know.
Like,
It's like
why?
not enough cleanup after yourself.
Like, you gotta buy a new mattress every 3 months. Like, you got to, man. You can't just
I'd
be...
just be putting.
You'd have
I've been
that
putting
black
towels
sheets and
everywhere.
blankets and-
Just
Oh.
only be able to fuck in a Dexter scene.
and
Hold on, babe. Another
Everywhere.
6 hours before I get up this industrial plastic. Because you're disgusting.
you'd be like, I don't even want to have sex with you right now.
I'm just exhausted.
I know the setup I have to do for this.
Yeah.
And it's just exhausting.
You guys ever have a thought? I don't know if it's just you guys have thoughts, right?
Do you guys
No.
think? Hey, you guys think?
Only when I piss in the dark.
Only when I'm thinking about hitting the bowl.
No. Sometimes you ever see a girl like that's like has the same hair color as you, sort of around the same height, maybe the same build, and there's nothing like physically you attracted to her, but you look at her and you're like, that could be me. Like that could have been me if I was a female.
There's
Yeah.
definitely no female out there as attractive as I am, so.
Oh yeah. Agreed.
Woo.
I've never thought about
But
that.
yeah, I've never.
Really?
Now I'm going to every
Yeah.
time.
Well, if-
But if I see a female with hair like me, I'm gonna be like,
No, it's-
you
it's
need
not
a
that
different
far.
hairstyle.
Yeah, it's usually not. It's not like exact, but I mean
Yeah.
just like color, maybe the consistency. But like it's something where you're like they're attractive, but I'm not attracted to them. But maybe like just maybe that would have been
That could
me
have
in a
been me if
different
it,
world.
yeah.
I do that
No.
with personality. Like if I meet a girl that has like the exact same personality as me, I'm like, fuck, that's me. That's literally me with boobies.
With boobies.
Uh,
Just look at the old pictures of yourself. That's you with boobies.
that hurts, man.
Oh.
That hurt.
Hey man, I had tits at one point too.
Booby.
No, I never thought that way. That's
No.
weird.
It's almost as weird as pissing in the dark.
Not that weird.
No, that's still not as weird
What?
as pissing in the dark. You're living this one down.
Fuck. I used to do that all the time, even as a kid.
You're wild. No wonder that you are the way you, like this tells me a lot
fucked
about
up.
you.
all in how you piss, you can determine
You can
personality.
determine
You're
how.
pissing on the floor, yeah.
Yeah, you piss on the floor, yeah.
That's
Purpose.
pretty easy to judge.
If I ever meet a girl that pisses on the floor, I'd be like, I have someone you have to meet. You'd have to have
In the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those pitch black dates where you put them in the bathroom, turn the lights off.
They're just both pissing everywhere. Are you pissing?
Wait, do I know you?
Are you pissing in the dark right
Turn the
now?
light on, and she's a bald girl just standing
With a beard.
looking back at you.
With the beard.
Same
and tits.
personality. I'm like, oh, that's me with boobies.
Oh, this is a roller coaster, this episode.
Oh, man.
Speaking of pissing everywhere, you guys ever get caught up in YouTube rabbit holes? Where you just get stuck watching something
Oh,
that's
man.
just a theme.
Have you ever watched
constantly going.
death diving?
Death diving?
Yeah.
No.
I want to say like Sweden or one of those countries, but it's literally, I just started watching something today and stumbled upon this, ended up watching the whole like series, and it's guys that dive from high boards, and they like, a lot of them will fucking like straighten their body out, and right before they hit the water they cannonball, so it's like holding it for as long as like almost like a belly flop, and at the last second, well, not even a cannon, they kind of like pike into the water. It's one of the craziest rabbit holes I ever fell down.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I've watched, actually, I was doing some of it today, watching Near Death.
How to squirt.
Yeah, I tried to do that.
Near death experiences,
Yeah, well, yeah.
like people like
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I've
seen one
seen
with
those.
like they were on like a moped and the car hit the moped and the girl the little girl like went on the road and the transfer truck
and
went right by, and like the girl like
grabs her and pulls her out of the
and
way.
it's like literally this far away.
Yeah.
And
Fucking
like,
crazy. I've seen so many of those.
then there was one where like an elephant came out and shit everywhere, and apparently that was near death. All in the same video. Yeah. So I was like, what? I looked at the comments and they're all like, that's near death. Elephant shitting everywhere.
Maybe the elephant was constipated.
It's near death.
It was near death, yeah.
Bye five. Man, YouTube's so easy to get caught up in.
Oh yeah,
Like,
suggested fucking videos or just an automatic play and you're not paying attention. It's just like, oh, what's this?
started watching like car videos and ended up on like animal attacks.
Yeah.
And then next thing I know, I'm watching old episodes of Real TV and fucking cop chases. And
It's pretty sad. I've watched enough YouTube now that I can almost tell when it's just a clickbait video and when it's not. Like, you just the way they word it or what they do, and you're just, or the thumbnail,
Yeah, exactly.
and you're like,
That's the worst.
no.
Cody's
Clickbait.
seen all of YouTube.
I have, especially the squirts.
All the squirting videos.
So I just typed in how to squirt.
Once
At
again,
night.
the wrong website. It's definitely Pornhub.
I thought I said YouTube, but
just a squirting compilation. just one after another.
those are my rabbit hole compilations. Just looking up those.
I can see why it would be easy. I just looked it up. 300 hours of video are uploaded to YouTube every minute.
For squirting?
No. No, just video. 300 hours. Almost 5 billion videos are watched on YouTube every day, and they get over 300 million visitors per day.
That's
A lot
crazy.
of ad revenue money.
Yeah, that's
Going straight to
insane.
Googalis.
Google. Yeah.
Googalis?
It's things I think about when I'm in the toilet. A minute.
Things I think about when I'm trying to aim at the toilet.
Yeah. It makes me concentrate a
You do
lot
the same
better.
thing when you shit.
Yeah.
You just sort of blindly
Just-
over the toilet.
No.
Like, if I were you, I would just like squat over the toilet and push my dick straight down. Then you're guaranteed.
But I like playing the game. Okay?
But I like the thrill of
It's
it.
a thrill. It's a dexterity exercise.
You can feel the droplets like splash up on your leg or something.
That has happened.
Gotta
That sucks.
adjust. Gotta adjust.
That's the worst. You just like feel it on your shins, and you're like, man.
I just picture you pissing and hitting the lid, and it just all firing back at you.
It's perfect deflection.
Yeah.
The screen keeps going upwards.
My mouth is open.
No,
It's just a constant one of those like infinite waterfalls that you like plug in my mouth, out the hole.
Did you ever let somebody piss on you?
No.
No way.
No, fuck
Where are
that.
you going? You going on to the YouTubes?
Yeah.
What's the squirt?
You going to the squirts?
So what was that video again?
Oh, that one.
My rabbit hole is definitely live performances for musicians.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll just sit there and then it's just one playlist after another.
Next thing you know, you're watching Justin Bieber sing Usher.
it never happened.
Damn it, just me.
Actually, I got into that rabbit hole one time listening to.
Justin Bieber sing
Yeah.
Usher.
Just a
Just-
full playlist of just Bieber.
All right, I keep hearing people talk about this kid. I'm gonna figure him out.
But like, it'll be singers,
Singers.
and they take away like the background, and all you can hear is actually them.
Yeah.
And some of them are like, "Wow, you're really good. Like that's legit." And then some of them you're like, and they do it live, so they'll try to take away the music live, so you can actually hear them.
Some of them.
Some of them are like bang on
Yeah.
what you would hear on the album, and then some of them are like, "Oh man, I can see why you don't."
Yeah, I don't know what's with the fucking list.
See why you lip sync.
You guys have like a top live performance video? For me, right off the top of my head, I know it's Neil Young singing "Old Man."
Old man, look at
everything
my
about it
life.
just gives you chills. It's on MTV, I think the MTV Unplugged series.
Well, I do, but I'm gonna be judged for it.
Yep.
Yeah, ready to judge ya.
Let's
It's
hear it.
Purple Rain by Adam Levine and the buddy from Train. Don't knock it
Oh, that's
until
a
you
double
listen to it.
no.
Don't knock it until you listen to it. It was for Howard Stern's birthday, I think.
Good old Howie Stern.
That's 2 times. They better sponsor us. Cody?
Oh, yeah.
Cody, you got a top one?
The top one.
I don't think I do.
Cody doesn't watch music.
I don't like to watch a lot of live.
I don't. I'm not a big live performance.
No, I love it just because
Actually,
that's
there
my
is-
fantasy. to
There's
be
like
up there.
one song by Camelot, When the Lights Are Down, and it's actually better than the album version.
Sometimes it is like
By
that,
5,
they go off
Baby
on
When the
their
Lights Go Out.
riffs.
Baby When the Lights Go Out. I can listen to live performances, but I have no real interest in seeing them.
Yeah.
My daughter just seen Ariana Grande last night. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
They're about
Ariana
the same
Grande.
They're about the same age. Jesus, how old am I?
Ariana Grande is balding now, or she's
Well,
been balding.
I'd imagine she's had her hair fucking pulled back as hard
No,
as
she
she
has some
can.
sort of disease.
Oh.
No, it's just she just gets her hair pulled back so much.
Well, she always used to wear those ponytails.
Those ponytails.
Those ponytails.
Pony! I'm a pony! Don't you feel like a pony? Don't you feel like a pony when you...
Where'd you see that at? Are you just keeping up with the Ariana Grande news?
No, I
Is that
remember
one of the
someone-
rabbit holes?
Someone mentioned it before.
One of the clickbaits. It was like, here's Neil Young live, and he clicked on it, and it was Ariana Grande balding.
Just photoshopped it. Photoshopped with Cody's head on her.
I was like, that's real. That's not clickbait. That's real.
I photoshopped it.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit, that's real.
Sick.
Yeah, but she's got some hair shit going on.
Yeah, I mean, you guys would
Me
fuck
too.
her.
No,
Yeah, you would.
no.
Yeah.
She's too tiny.
Yeah, make
She's
your
like
dick
5
look
foot,
bigger.
90 pounds.
Make your dick look bigger.
No. No,
Would you fucking...
I wouldn't know, it'd be in the dark.
Hey, settle down. Serious
I'm gonna
question.
be pissing on her.
Maybe. Might hit the floor.
Hey, would you fuck a midget? A good-looking midget.
Yes.
No, I couldn't.
Why?
I don't know. The visual shit's stimulating me. Like, if it's not visually attractive.
But if she was attractive.
Are we talking dwarf?
No, midget.
This is just under 4
Little person.
foot something.
Apologize.
Midget.
Yeah, I would.
Man, I'd be doing some wild shit with a midget.
Pick them up, throw them around.
I'm not gonna abuse them.
I don't know.
Don't be nobody. Don't be
What are they, half a person?
Yeah, they're about a cat.
A cat. We keep them as pets. Oh man, we are not getting anywhere with this podcast. I'd fuck a midget. I do. Straight
That's
up.
the first thing you go to. Oh, we're not getting anywhere. I'd
Let me
fuck
be
a midget.
clear. If I was single, babe, I'd fuck a midget.
I know you're listening.
Babe, I'm so fucking sorry. I won't. Cody
But you
pisses
can't-
in the dark.
I would fuck the midget if it was you.
But like, I definitely try and like spin her like a top on my dick and shit.
You spin me.
What if it was like,
Just like hold her out like this.
what if it was like a full-on dwarf midget, like 3 feet,
Yep.
3 foot, like 100 pounds.
If she's hot
If she saw it,
and
man.
born.
Foreign?
Foreign.
She has to be. She can't be a European midget.
That's still foreign.
Well, a white European.
That's still foreign.
We're white
She needs to have
Europeans.
an accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She needs to have an accent.
Like
Like
German?
Russian.
What if she was German?
Well, maybe.
Something's wrong with German people.
No.
They've come a long way.
Since, you know, the whole the
We don't have to talk about
Holocaust
that.
and stuff. You know what's crazy? There's people that deny the Holocaust happened.
Yeah.
And even crazier, there's people that don't believe dinosaurs existed when there's like scientific evidence.
Yeah, but even crazier, people don't believe in science.
Stupid science bitches couldn't even make my friends more smarter. Hey, you're right. Stupid science bitch couldn't even make I more smarter.
That's true. Quieter. That's true.
It is because we think people are hearing us. We're like, I don't
I think your neighbors probably.
I think Cody.
People.
We're like,
I think Cody just doesn't believe in dinosaurs, so he's scared to chime in.
Yeah.
He's like, oh fuck,
Just dragons.
oh fuck, they believe in dinosaurs?
I mean, I believe dragons existed and flew around, but I don't believe in dinosaurs.
Yeah. Dinosaurs are real far-fetched. Dragons pretty fucking
It's
legit.
fucked up.
What about flat earthers?
Yeah, they're pretty fucked up. It's hard because they're so fucking into their own world that they won't even listen to a single thing you say.
The worst of it is, though, if you listen to them, they're so far into the world that a little tiny bit of your brain is like, what if they're right? Like, it's
No,
like a point one.
I
It's like,
100% agree, because I listened to a podcast where they talked to one, and he was like going over like what his world was, and I was like, man, what the fuck? Like, could this guy be? And I was like, no, not until there's proof it's flat. But I've seen pictures from space, and you can see the horizon, and
yeah.
Just look out into the ocean, you can pretty much tell
Yeah.
what the Earth is at least curved. Like, at least say that.
it's got a slight curve to it.
But I mean,
my
that's like
penis.
it's like that with anything. You listen to someone long enough, your brain is kind of like, maybe he's right.
Well, it's
like,
brainwashing. It's just fucking.
yeah.
I'm right, you're wrong. I'm right, you're wrong. I'm right, you're wrong. Okay, you're right.
Well, I mean, look what Hitler managed to do.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
Didn't take much.
No.
What did he do?
That guy's
Holocaust.
gonna take his
It didn't
job.
happen.
That guy's gonna take your job. That guy's
Keith,
gonna take your job.
take that
Everybody
out.
Fight.
Well, Donald Trump
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
exactly what he's
Yeah.
doing right now.
Better not let these Mexicans. I can talk real good.
Have you ever had a dream that you had you could do so
Help!
Better-
Conventions are coming.
Better not let the Mexicans in. They're gonna take all the jobs that
Well,
apparently
after the
aren't
war,
being filled because nobody wants to do them.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do them either.
I was just gonna wonder if you caught on to that.
I gotta stop. Just kept going. It's like a fucking teapot. Kettle.
What you eating there, Billy? Is that Hungry Jack's, Billy?
Speaking of Hitler, ever notice maybe this is just me, but it's like glitch in the Matrix type situations, but this one's pretty specific. Driving down the street, you see someone. 5 years later, you see them. They look exactly the same, like they're wearing the exact same clothes. They're doing the exact same like walking route. Another 5 years later pass, they look identical. If you just keep seeing the same person over and over, and nothing physically about them changed, but they're old. They were old when you were young, and they're old like the same age old when you're now like 10 to 15 years later. It's just it's someone you've never talked to. You just seen them, like you say you were working at the gas station or whatever. You just always see them, and you're just like
They've just
they've
they've
never
been
changed.
yeah.
It's like a robot walking down the road.
What the fuck are you talking about?
They're lizard people, man.
Why can't they be robots? Never had that situation.
No, I can't say. Sometimes it feels like that with my parents. Like I'm just like, you guys were old when I was young, but now I'm old and you're still old. Like this doesn't make sense.
You haven't changed, but I've changed a
Yeah,
lot.
but like I've talked to my kids and they think I'm old. It's just the perspective of what you think old is at the time.
I guess maybe when you hit like 40 all the way up to like 65, you're still fucking look exactly the same.
Yeah.
Man, I've looked the same since I was fucking 14. So
Yeah.
you guys both grew beards. Cody lost his hair. I still look like I could fucking pass for a middle schooler
How do you do, fellow kids?
What?
with
Pass for a
tattoos.
midget.
Pass for a midget.
Foreign one. That's not European.
You trying to fuck me?
Yeah. I want you to squirt. In the dark.
I'll just pull out my dick and piss.
You guys have any other glitch in the Matrix type shit?
I feel like I might have did something to someone today while I was getting groceries because I left the aisle and I was like, oh, excuse me. And I remembered I forgot something in that aisle. What?
And then you did it.
And then I came back through that aisle and they were still there. And I just went, oh, excuse me. And I guarantee, like, if they were paying a shred of attention, they were like, what the fuck just happened here? Did that guy just come through already? But I've had that happen to me too. Like, bump into someone 700 times when you're shopping and they're just like, oh, just get by there. Like, where do you keep coming from?
We just do this?
Mine's deja vu. I get those a lot. My
Yeah.
brain is like, man, I've gone through this already.
Yeah, sometimes that pisses me off. Like when this deja vu situation happens, and I'm just like, this never fucking happened, but I feel like
Yeah.
Did you ever realize it's deja vu in the middle and be like, okay, this is going to happen next?
Yeah.
And it does. And then sometimes I'm just like, I'm not going to react how I think I'm going to react and try and change it. I wonder if I like fuck with the universe.
And then you still end up doing it anyway.
Yeah. And then I'm like, no, this is still the same.
It feels the same no matter what I do.
Yeah.
it's like the paradox. What is it? You're sleeping, you dream of thunder and lightning, and then you wake up just before the thunder strikes, or something like that.
Yeah. No,
And
never.
then are you waking up because you've seen the lightning and you're predicting the thunder's going to strike, or are you waking up because you predicted the thunder was going to strike before it did, or something? It's a fucking weird thing.
Paradoxes are crazy things.
Have you ever, well, I don't think it's, well, maybe it is deja vu, I don't know. Have you ever dreamt something and then the very next day it happened?
No.
I've had that.
It's like it's like small situations. It's not usually like a full length like.
No.
I got up, I drove to work, and then like something specific happens. But it's like you see something happen that you definitely seen like 12 hours ago.
I get those.
Yeah.
Like I'll be like sleeping and I'll have like a dream or there'll be a piece, and then like later on that day I'll be like, man, I dreamt this. I know I did.
Yeah.
Your brain just goes ding ding. You're like, that's.
If you went to bed and you dreamed you were driving to work and got in a car accident, would you get up and still drive to work?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you assume, well, it's just a stupid dream.
And then when
Yeah,
you
but
get hit,
if
you're
that
gonna go,
happens to you as
man."
much as you say it does, you'd kind of be like, man, I don't think I should fucking go to work today.
Maybe I should start bending spoons.
Call in with nightmares. I can't come in today. I had a nightmare last night.
Honestly, if that happened, I would wait longer than I would normally do, which would probably still mess it up because that's probably why I'd get in the accident. But I'd do it. I'd be like, you know what? I leave it this time. I'm gonna leave it this time.
I gotta
instead."
leave just 2 minutes later.
Yeah.
You ever think that the way your brain works is that when something happens and you feel like it's already happened, is that your brain's filling in gaps? That because you weren't awake during this time, you think that you dreamt it, and then it's just something like it's filling in a space to say that it is.
Yeah.
It's like a weird fucking thing to think about. Where it's like you didn't predict it beforehand. It's just a memory that you never had back then. So you're taking this memory that you're having right now and putting it back over there.
Yeah.
It's sort of like the time travel thing where
It's like
time is
defragmenting your brain.
linear, or not linear or something. What?
It's like defragment
Yeah,
your brain.
It's like it's taking a memory and pushing it over here, compacting things.
Oh, you're in the wrong place. You gotta go on this day, but you had already thought it before.
Yeah, but you think
That's
you
an
thought it
interesting
before.
theory.
Yeah.
My brain's working one of
Brains
those
are
ways.
fucking.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Like
It's like when you watch like
it knows we're talking about it right now because it's talking.
It's its own fucking being.
It talks to me when I pee in the dark.
I mean, technically it is. I mean, our whole fucking body is
Yeah.
just filled with cells, and
Yeah.
our brains relying on our
I mean,
heart.
there's bugs in our eyebrows right now. And there's bugs in our eyeballs. Just
There's
There's
least of my worries.
bugs all over our skin.
You ever seen the bugs in your eyes?
No.
I have.
I-
No, sometimes like you'll like if I look in a certain direction,
No.
I could see swigglies, man.
Oh, no.
That's not the
yeah, man.
bugs.
That's like
no,
What is it?
That's bacteria and stuff, but I don't.
That's still a
because that
bug.
shit's like microscopic. You need like 400 times
I get what you're
lens.
saying though. Like when you see like a bright light, and then you could see like little fucking like.
But it's not.
almost
It's
like
not.
air or dust, but it's.
And and it's not. It's not perfect. It's all like different and different shapes, and and if you focus on it, they move without you focusing.
I was gonna say.
Yes.
Have you ever thought about like when you're looking at it, it's like on your peripherals, and then you go to look at it, and then it moves around.
Yep.
And then you think, well, maybe I can just move it like to the corner of my eye or something, and it'll just stay there. But it's always there, and it's floating slightly, but it's not actually floating because you're slowly starting to move your eye towards it.
Well, the worst one for me is like the little squiggly bugs I think about. If I just stare at something, in my peripherals I can see them moving, like swiggling in a move. That's why I'm like, that's messed up.
That's
Like,
even gross.
yeah, so that's why I'm like, is that something like I don't know about? Like,
They're actually just parasites going into your pupils.
probably. You're looking it up, aren't you?
Yeah, trying to figure out if you have eye mites.
Well, eye mites would be on your actual lids, wouldn't they?
No, it says,
in your eyelashes and
says
stuff.
right in your eyes.
Really?
Yeah,
That sounds
What do
disgusting.
they do? Do they just like eat? What have
they
what
carry
go on?
bacteria.
Mites are so gross. The word mites is gross.
Yeah.
Do you know what else is a gross word? Festering.
Yeah,
I don't mind that because I just think of the Addams Family and Uncle Fester.
Uncle Festering.
Uncle Festering.
But
Sounds like a fucking sex move. I'm gonna fist you, then I'll fester you.
Ew. I'm gonna fist you until you fester.
Oh, until you fester, you bitch.
Fucking midget.
Hmm?
Just talking to Keith in the booth.
Keith's in the booth. Everybody that's loose.
and just for correction, it's not Keith, it's Keith.
Keith
K-E-I-F.
Yeah.
Actually, Kiefer Sutherland, Donald Sutherland, Tyler Sutherland's daughter.
Doppelganger Jungle.
Any celebrities you guys would change your face for? A different celebrity to change your body for, and then another one that you would change everything and then take what they have.
So build yourself
Yeah, build
using
yourself.
a celebrity's
Build a
head
person.
and body,
Yeah.
and then an entirely separate being who
And
I
you
would
you
just...
take their life.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Like I'm changing into them like
Yeah.
I would be me just with their looks.
Yeah, not including like skin color and stuff like that. Like if you chose like a black guy, you wouldn't be a black guy.
That's
you'd have his
racist.
body, but you would. Wait, you don't want to take a black guy and then a white guy's head.
Look at Michael Jackson.
He fully transitioned.
I'll just say I got vitiligo or whatever it is.
Vertigo.
I just get dizzy.
You
For
can do that
body,
if you want.
I'd take Ryan Reynolds in Deadpool.
Yeah, it's a pretty good body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be
Or him and Blade Trinity.
Yeah.
Trinity
Blade
was really
Trinity.
good.
I'd take him
He
in
was ripped then.
Blade Trinity.
That'll take it wham.
He had the V thing
Yeah.
going on.
The old arrow to the cock.
Yeah. What a face.
That's what I'm trying to think of faces. Because it's not so much like when I look at a man, I'm like, good looking face. It's more like, shit, tight body, bro.
I respect you, bro. Okay, I respect you too. Okay.
See, I do everything.
Look at the cock on him.
My combination would be
Look how
Michael B. Jordan's body,
Yeah, some good.
fucking buff,
Yeah.
and Henry Cavill's face.
Yeah, he's got
He's
that
fucking
jawline
handsome,
like
yeah. He's
crazy.
Superman.
That's what I want. I don't know who I'd pick for a face, but someone with a wicked jawline,
Yeah.
which could be like multiple.
Fabio.
Getting hit by fucking seagulls to explode on their face.
I can't think of a face. I'd probably just go with fucking
Sean Connery. Now.
go with Al Pacino now. Have you guys seen? Speaking of bad faces, have you guys seen Dane Cook lately?
No.
Oh my god, man,
put on
look
some
him
weight?
up. He looks like he's had quite a bit of work done.
Oh, that's worse. Botox is never good.
But I mean, I think about it. I was listening to him like 15 years ago. And
Holy crap!
yeah, it doesn't even look the same.
No,
No,
it looks like someone we went to school with.
Yeah, I'd probably just go with like what's that other Canadian actor that's a heartthrob?
Gosling?
Yeah, I'd go Ryan. I mean, fuck, I'd even take his body too.
Yeah.
In that, what's that movie? Crazy Stupid Love or whatever?
The one with
Jennifer, Emma, yeah,
Emma Stone.
yeah. Give me a combination of either of those two and I'm good.
Yeah, the Canadian Ryans.
As for if I was to be able to change into a person and have like their life and shit, Jeff Bezos.
The rich guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Amazon. I don't give a fuck what I look like. I got $160 billion.
Have full control over like
The world
almost everything. Yeah. Only rival is Google.
and Trump.
Google Alice.
Ugalis.
Google Alice.
What about you?
Full body. Just take them and not boycott.
Ah, what? Why?
Scott Adkins is too B-rated. He's not a real celebrity.
He is to me.
That
And
reminds me
Donnie
of that.
Yen, I'd
It's
take one of
still real to
those.
me, damn
Donnie
it.
Yen, yeah,
I'd take
he's
Donnie.
pretty high.
I'd take Donnie out for lunch.
Take him out for a test drive.
He's got tons of martial arts on his belt. Me, I'd probably full body 2.
It's a movie, full body too.
Full body 2.
Starring Troy.
2 harder. Chris Hemsworth. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be Thor. Jake Gyllenhaal. Because he just seems like a really cool guy.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's fucking handsome too.
I'd suck the dick right off. What about a female? Gotta
Take their.
You gotta take their body.
existence. That's something you have to think about.
Now that right there, that's something you gotta
But it's
think
just
about.
if the viewers could see, you're like, that's something we have to think about. the fucking shoulder up and everything.
I'm just taking a porn star's body. It's already been
much work
used.
done.
It's already been used and abused.
What the hell?
What does that even mean?
Because, man, if I'm a female, I want to see what it's like getting fucked. If I'm already been used,
4 or 5 guys at once.
might as well. Why not?
You can do that if you're just a regular female too.
Yeah,
You don't
but
pay for it, but
if I'm walking down the street and I'm a popular porn star and I'm just like, yo, you three, just get it on. Does that make me gay? Is that kind of gay?
I don't know.
Post in the comments below.
Yeah.
If you
Let
got
me
a-
know.
If you got a male brain and a female body and you're fucking guys, is that gay?
Hit us up, FckTimeOfficial@gmail.com.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who I'd pick.
I want to pick someone who's attractive, but not like in the spotlight attractive.
I'm going with a Bella Danger.
I don't know what that is.
Google it.
Fuck.
You probably won't find many safe for work.
American pornographic actress. Yeah, she looks pretty generic.
That's rude.
I mean, Google pictures, she looks pretty generic.
That's a pretty generic pose of her squirting with a cock in her mouth.
It says,
Cody
I
puts it all
love
over.
anal.
Yeah, she's big into the anal. And she squirts, which is kind of her downfall, but whatever. I don't have to clean it up.
You just have to watch. Or you mean when you are her?
Yeah, when I'm
Okay.
hurt. I'm squirting everywhere when I'm hurt.
You got fluffers and shit. They'll
Oh, yeah.
clean that
Fuck
shit.
that. I'll fluff myself.
One of the guys will lick it right off the ground, I'm sure.
Oh, no doubt. Put it in a cup, save it for later. Nasty ass. But what about you guys? Come on, hit me with something.
Hit me with the best shot.
Ding, 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 ding.
I don't even know. I got nothing for that.
You wouldn't hit like a ScarJo or fucking, what's her name? The Russian from Resident Evil.
Oh, Mila?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Or what about a
10
video
years ago.
game? Could be like Katana,
yeah, like 10
Chun
years
Li.
ago.
No, he's got to be a living person.
All right, living, breathing person. Howie Mandel.
Yeah. Definitely.
Jessica Alba.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's solid.
She's not in the spotlight anymore.
Yeah.
She had her
Yeah,
time.
like her and like Cameron Diaz and all them
Yeah.
like don't make movies anymore.
They probably do. We just don't know. They're not very good.
Straight to DVD now.
You got that one? Sorry, guys. Sorry to disappoint.
Cody's just that manly he couldn't possibly pick a female to be.
He just doesn't know any bald females.
I don't.
Amber Rose.
She's not bald. She has like that.
She's got
weird
the
fucking-
peach fuzz.
Yeah, peach fuzz that looks like it was dyed.
What about Sinead O'Connor? She went bald for a while.
She did.
Maybe. Rest in peace if you are.
Just in case you're listening.
No, years active, 1986 to present. She's 52.
Congrats to still being alive,
Yeah.
Sinead.
Shout outs to Sinead. Your
Sinead.
name shouldn't be
Sponsors.
spelled that way. Spell it with an H, you fucking idiot.
She's Scottish or something.
I don't even know. Irish.
Cody's Sinead O'Connor.
Yeah, so Cody's changed bodies with Sinead O'Connor.
Got it. Good.
I can't list a single song she's ever written.
You definitely can.
I'm thinking of fucking.
Nothing
ABBA or
compares to
something.
you.
Did she write that?
Yeah. I don't know if she
I
wrote
don't
it,
think
but she was
other people
famous
who
for it.
Yeah, but did she write it, though?
Did it? I thought it was Prince song for some reason.
Did or did it?
I don't know, maybe. Fuck. I'm a Sinead O'Connor expert. Apparently she's worth $6 million.
Good job.
Big shouts.
Again, thanks for being on.
Oh, never mind.
She's
You're not
Irish.
Sinead O'Connor. I just said she was Irish.
Oh, she's Irish.
Well, she's not anymore. Well, She is, but she converted to Islam, and her name is Shuhada. So Cody Shuhada.
It's Mashika.
Mashika. It's so
Enya.
offensive.
Yeah, Enya is the only person I'm thinking of every time I think
Enya?
of Shane O'Connor. Because Enya's got the Lord of the Rings song. May it be, that's the one. You gotta sing one too, Cody.
Yeah, it's not right.
Did you say scandalier?
Nice. But you couldn't tell because I'm that good.
You can't tell when I enunciate.
Wow. We're pumping 48.
We're gonna hit an hour.
Well, by the time he edits it,
be down to 40.
35.
Six.
It's just, what's going on, guys?
Squirters.
Squirts.
O'Connor, bye.
Squirts. She loves anal and she squirts.
Midgets.
Midgets love anal and they squirt. Leave comments in the section. Comment below. Done.
Done. Next one. We can just fucking end it off on a word game or something.
One morning I shot an elephant in my pajamas. How he got in my pajamas? I don't know.
Fuck is that?
Animal Crackers 1930.
1930.
Yeah.
Good joke.
Oh, here we go. La-dee-da, la-dee-da. Annie Hall, 1977.
I knew that.
You guys are not really good at this.
No, give me another one.
Keep your friends close for your enemies closer.
Aaron.
It's 2006.
Now, Godfather 2, 1974.
This is gonna
Give
be
me another one.
Oh, wait. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Gone with the Wind.
Oh, shit, you got it!
It's the only movie I've ever seen.
I'm going to make a human offer. Can't refuse.
Oh, I told you Gone with the Wind's the only movie I've ever seen.
Godfather!
I never watched Godfather.
Neither have I, but I know it! Odo, got a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Wizard of
Gone with
Oz.
the Wind.
Got it! Got it with the wind. Go ahead, make my day.
Terminator.
Gone with the Wind?
Sudden Impact, 1983.
Okay, what are we doing here?
I don't know, did you come up with anything?
Nope.
Wait. E.T. Phone Home.
Gone.
It's gone with the
wind?
wind. You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Oh, that's Gone with the Wind. I know that one.
I'll be back.
That's
Wait.
that's just Arnold.
I'll be
Schwarzenegger.
back.
On my back.
I see dead people.
May the force be with you.
Deadpool.
You had me at hello.
Deadpool.
That was Tommy Cruise.
But in what movie?
Tommy Cruise goes to town.
Say hello to my little friend.
Gone.
Here's Bobby.
Bobby Fisher Price.
They're here.
Alien 6.
Poltergeist, but you're close.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Hasta la vista, baby.
That is obviously Transformers. Optimus Johnson.
Yo, Adrian.
That one is the transporter.
I'm a transporter.
I don't know. Improvise word at a time story. Alright.
Gonna end this with a little segment that we call Word at a Time Story. I'm gonna start it off with John.
Went.
To
My
House.
and
got
Eggs.
then
he
Went.
to
Paris.
Today.
when
He
Thought.
he
Gotten.
he
to
eat
Bananas.
and
carrots.
Although.
he
Didn't
Fart.
got
My.
Bum.
So,
That.
Cleaned.
everything.
Up.
Shower.
This.
Is.
Squirt.
Midget.
All right, guys, that's it for the FckTime podcast. Till next week.
See you
In 2 weeks. Whenever the fuck we're gonna release these things, and we're out.
Smell you later, Squirt.
Strawberry wine.